So it's 2016. I'm in high school at the time, and I'm walking around the high school hallways. There's a couple minutes left till class starts. I'm on my own, and I'm trying to find the classroom that I have class in next. The classroom has been changed to a different classroom for today because the other classroom that we normally go to was being used or something. I don't know. But either way, I'm walking around the hallways, and I'm trying to look for this new classroom. And I can't find it. Numbers on all the doors, they're messed up, so I can't find exactly where this classroom is. I can't really remember what the teacher said when she described where the classroom was. So I don't know, I can't find it. But I stumble across this classroom that I think is the correct classroom. It seems like the correct classroom, it seems like this is where it would be, but there's a problem. And this problem is pretty big. I realized that the classroom doesn't have any windows. So there's no windows on the wall, there's no window on the door, so I can't actually see whether this is the correct classroom. Because if there was windows, I could look inside and be like, oh, there's my classmates, this is the correct class. I can't open the door and look to see if it's my classmates in there, because then what if it's the wrong class? Then everyone's gonna laugh at me. They're gonna be like, oh my goodness, he's in the wrong class. So I don't wanna do that. So I'm like, okay, how can I check if this is the correct classroom? I try to listen at the door, see if I can hear the class going on. I try to, peek under the door to see if I can see anything. No success. And then after like 15 minutes, I give up. So I head to the bathroom and I sit down in one of the stalls for 30 minutes to kill time. I've given up. There's no point trying to go into the classroom. It's better to just miss class and come up with some excuse than be humiliated. And then I go back to the class about when class time is ending, and the bell rings. The classroom door opens and my class exits. So it was the correct classroom. So I go inside and I'm like, okay, what am I gonna tell the teacher? Okay, I'll say, oh, sorry, I had to go to the I had to go to the doctors. I wasn't feeling so good. Sorry, I missed class or whatever. I'm thinking of all these excuses. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her that. And I go in and she's like, hello, Penrose, where have you been? You weren't in class today. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. And I don't even say the excuse because I don't feel good saying the excuse. So she's like, you're gonna have to stay in with me in lunchtime. This is not good behavior. I want to defend myself. I want to say like, no, I couldn't find the classroom and I was too scared to go in. But I keep my mouth quiet. I'm not brave enough to say that out loud. I sit in for detention during lunchtime. And she makes me write a 1-page letter of apology saying that I'm never gonna do this again. And bro, I'm angry. I'm angry that I could not express myself and tell her that I was too scared to go in. I'm angry that I could not be brave enough to go into the classroom. I'm so angry that I write the entire letter in yellow highlighter to express my anger to the teacher. Being like socially awkward and shy really sucks, bro, because no one understands what we're going through. Like our parents don't know what we're going through. Our teachers don't know what we're going through. And even worse, our friends have no idea what we're going through. People think that we're like mean because we never speak or we never express ourselves. They think we're like, don't want to talk to them. We think we don't like them, but we just can't talk. We can't express ourselves. And we can't defend ourselves either. We can't stand up for ourselves. So everything is against us, right? And the worst part is, no one knows how to help us since they don't know what we're going through. Like I remember, I was so desperate to get out of my shell and stop being shy. I was like, oh man, I'm so desperate. I want to get out of here. Please, someone help me. But no one knew what I was going through. Like I remember one teacher kind of knew what I was going through. She knew I was shy. And so here's what she did to me. She was like, hey, you don't speak much. She was like, but you should be proud to be yourself. Introvert people are so strong. They're so amazing. Have belief in yourself. But inside, bro, I was like, I don't want to be introvert. Like, I don't want to accept who I am. I hate who I am. I want to get out of here. I want to be different. I want to be an extrovert. I don't want to be an introvert for my whole life. I don't want to be shy for my whole life. And bro, I know it might feel like there's no hope. Like, there's no way you can get out of here. Like, I thought there was no hope, bro. I was seriously considering taking drugs or whatever, trying to get my hands on Xanax or something and taking it and hoping it would fix my shyness and social anxiety and make me braver. But it feels like the problem is unique, right? It feels like, oh, we're the only ones going through this. No one understands what we're going through. But here's the thing. Changing yourself is always hard. Building up your body and becoming stronger is hard. Building up your business and building up your skills is hard. Studying is hard. Changing yourself is always hard. So there is, even with this, it might seem like no one knows what we're going through, no one can relate to us, but it is fixable, but it's not easy. There is no quick fix. You simply have to put in the work. And bro, let me tell you why actually being shy, being super low confidence and awkward is actually a good thing. Be open to this idea, right? So for example, when you're in the gym, right? You tend to find that all the biggest, most jacked guys, they all have the same story. They're like, oh yeah, man, I used to be so skinny, I used to be so fat, and I was so insecure, I got into the gym, and I became really big and strong, right? So often it's the people at the bottom who make the most progress because they're so insecure, they hate their situation so much that they do whatever it takes to get out of it. And then they build amazing habits. They improve themselves and they get out of it. Like maybe in high school, in your high school, there was like a kind of jacked guy who was like kind of jacked naturally, right? When he gets into his like late 20s and late 30s, he loses that physique and he becomes like overweight and fat or whatever. Pretty much a lot of the time. It's because he takes that physique for granted, right? He's not desperate to get out of it. It's good enough for him, right? And so that's the thing. If you have like really bad social anxiety or you're super awkward, you're going to be so desperate to get out of it that you're going to build amazing habits. You're going to make progress. You're going to work on your social skills. You're going to work on your mental health. And you're going to not only get out of it, but you're going to keep going and keep improving and become the best. And why is that? Because most people, they have okay social confidence, okay social skills. You know, they have a decent friend circle. Maybe they hate some of those guys. They have a decent social life. They're decently confident, so they can get by. They're not desperate to get out of it. So they never have the impulse, the desire to improve their social skills, improve their mental health. So they stay where they are. We have a worse starting point, yes, but we're the only ones racing. They're not even in the competition. They're going to stay exactly where they are. And we're going to not only reach them, but we're going to surpass them, bro. Because we have more potential within us. We have like this bomb inside us that's ready to explode. They don't. But yes, it is kind of a lonely journey. No one really understands what we're going through. That's why I hope this YouTube channel can help you a bit to make you realize that, you know, you're not alone. There are other people going through this, and not to give up, bro. You need to believe in yourself. You need to realize that you can improve yourself in this area, just like you can improve your body, just like you can improve your knowledge, your skills. And instead of giving up and saying, oh, my life sucks, you know, no one knows what I'm going through, take responsibility and get yourself out of this. Because yes, unfortunately, people won't understand what we're going through. People are going to be against us a lot of the time. Like for example, if you're really low confidence and you try to be a bit more confident, you try to put yourself out there, you try to be a bit more expressive, you try to, you know, say your intentions more with people, people will actually put you down for that a lot of the time. They're like, oh my God, he's trying too hard. He's trying too hard to be confident. Just stay shy, bro. Stop trying so hard. And that's such a brutal thing, bro, that people will put you down for trying to be more confident. This is why some guys would be considered creepy. Creepiness is when you try to be something that doesn't actually align with who you are at the moment. It's when you try to push yourself outside of your comfort zone and you have this like awkward moment. So that's something brutal that low confidence people kind of have to go through. They have to go through this pain period where people are kind of against them and they have to like push against that. So bro, it's just something you're going to have to go through. You're going to have to realize that people won't understand you a lot of the time and they might even put you down. But bro, visualize yourself in 5 years. Visualize yourself in 5 years remaining exactly where you are right now. Having the same social life that you have. Having the same dating life you have. Bro, you need some courage. You need some courage to realize that you gotta push against these people, bro. You gotta push against them and you gotta get out of this. Because eventually you're gonna surpass them, bro. Eventually you're gonna surpass them. And then you'll be the ones looking down on them. Although, don't look down on people, bro. I'm not saying to look down on people. we're in a worse starting place, yes, but we're not actually that far behind the average person. Like, it's not going to take years for you to reach like an average level, average person's confidence. It's not going to take that long, but you're going to go way beyond them. So bro, I hope this video gave you some hope. Subscribe if it resonated with you. Leave the video a like if you liked it, or comment if this makes no sense to you or you disagree. Yeah bro, see you in the next one.